Alright guys, so Big Block Fox. I've been tinkering away on this car since we pulled the T-top out, and yeah, we're gaining slowly. This car needs a lot of work. It's already had a lot of work done to it. I didn't get to finish the bodywork over the last summer, so I'm hoping to get to that. But my main goal is mechanical stuff. I had a lot of issues last year because I just keep jumping around with the car. I don't know what you call it. ADD. Yeah, that's the one. Attention deficit disorder. I change things constantly. I bought this car 4.5 years ago. It had a 302 in it. It was bone stock, 86, 4-ride. Loved it, and I've been continually destroying it since. I mean, every body panel on the damn thing's been changed that you can bolt on and off. It's had every motor in it from the factory 302 to other 302s to 351s, and to its latest and greatest 460 big block. I put the motor in basically stock, drove it around naturally aspirated. Car went good. Had a Phytech 600 horse fuel injection system on it. No, the car doesn't make 600 horse. I brought it to a dyno, and it made like 250 horse to the tires and 350 foot-pounds of torque. And it was really low numbers for what I thought the car would do. Because the motor's got a YN Stealth intake on it, small cam, 512 lift on the exhaust, 490 something on the intake, I believe, 489, 498, somewhere in there. Anyway, small cam, and I ported the heads. It should have made over 400 foot-pounds and over 300 horse. And then I found out that my throttle cable was junk, and it was only opening to, I can't remember now, 78% throttle. So I didn't even get a full run on the dyno. Had issues right off the bat with that. I had trouble with my Phytech system because one minute it'd run good, the other minute it'd run rough. So I don't know if it was the Phytech system or some other problem the car was just throwing a fit about. And then while in the middle of doing all this body work and buying new fenders and new bumpers and just spending tons of money on this car, trying to get it to look decent, I threw in the mix, hey, let's add a turbo to it. Why not? I've turboed everything else, and this car's had a turbo on it before with a different motor, so I said, frig it, we'll make more power with a turbo. And I had the Phytech system on it. The Phytech system I bought was not a power adder. It could not handle boost. And I pretty much knew that going into it. I just wanted to see what it would take. And it takes 0 boost. None. You come out of vacuum with the Phytech system non-power adder and it shuts off, basically. I posted a video. I blew that top hat right off. It over boosted with air. It got so much air, it just blew that sucker off, and it barely revved to 42 to 4,500 RPM when it did it. I mean, it was like chugging like bad. It was running horrible. It just wouldn't accelerate. It was breaking up all the way. Basically made a fool of myself on the dyno in front of a bunch of people. They got a good laugh out of it. This car's good at making people laugh, and it's not the fun kind either. At least for me, it's not. It's kind of embarrassing. But anyways, so we threw that mix in, and then I went and dynoed it, had a horrible day there, and I said, fuck it. Demon, blow-through carb. So I went and spent, I don't even remember now, $800 and something. I bought the carburetor, and then I bought it right from Holly, and I bought their adjustable fuel regulator, because I've got a 255 LPH pump in the back that was set up for the Phytech system. So it feeds all that jazz, and I've got it to the point now where it runs good. It will rev up to 4,500 like that. Now, as soon as I lean into the throttle and put it full throttle at 4,500, and it just goes way pig rich. My air fuel gauge goes down, 9s. It's probably lower than that. Who knows? It's just dumping way too much fuel in it. So I've got to figure that out and go from there. But changed the oil in it yesterday. Put new door seals all the way around it. New trunk seals. Put my quarter glass in. Yeah, I know the car's not painted. I have a new windshield for it. I got to order a cowl, wiper cowl. Got to get my new headlights in. I have them. I just haven't put them in because I had to do some trimming because the intercooler sticks out into the bumper. Just a ton of stuff, guys. I mean, the list goes on and on because this car doesn't even have interior in it. I ordered door handles. Those are coming. I'll go around the other side because why not? Let's see. Mirrors are off. I have them. They just need to be cleaned up and painted. I have this door handle on just so I can get in and out. No interior, no door panels, okay? Half my dash is torn apart. So, I got the gauges apart because... Oh, where is it? It's down here. I added in aftermarket minis to the factory location. So, I'm in the middle of doing that. Yeah, like I said, no interior. I've got some cleaning to do because I got mud all over it. This thing got stuck on me over the winter on ice and it's just spun, and I had to open the door and it was a friggin' shit show. So that's not yellow, that's beige. It's primer. Okay, this teal color is the color I was gonna go with for the top half of the car, meaning this body line. I don't know if you guys can see that. The sun's kind of shining through the garage door. But, you know, if you want a Fox, from the body line up, I want it to be teal. Okay? And then from there down, it's going to be black, gloss black. So I've already done I already did my jams. They're dirty. I already jammed out the car on the doors in the body. The reason I didn't get to paint it is because of this stuff. This panel here, I built a patch for it, started body working it, and it was just too much rust, so I couldn't really get a good solid point to feel good about continuing on. So I ordered this piece, which I have right here. Okay, just got that in. I got a brand new rocker panel for the driver's side last night. It just finally showed up because this thing is just trashed. Okay, this is a northern car. It was actually built in Canada. So, you can see it's just, there's nothing left of it. So I got the new rocker in and yeah, I'm kind of bummed because that means that all this paint that I did up here is going to have to be redone. So, more work. Yeah, it's just these doors come off a different car. There's so much stuff, guys, that just... This car, like I've had it for 4.5 years, and it's just been non-stop. I mean, a lot of it's my fault because I just don't take the time, and to do anything. Because I'm always in a hurry. Like I want to get it going, I want to drive it, I want to take it to the track. I brought this car to the track the first year I built it. Had a 302 in it. Had E303 cam. It had some. World product Windsor heads on it, seniors, and they were reworked and ported professionally, and they were huge, probably way too big for a 302. It had equal length headers on it. It had GT40 upper and lower intake on it. It had 30-pound injectors, CNL mass air, 76 millimeter CNL mass air on it. I converted because this car's an '86. I converted it over to mass air. Did a bunch of stuff. Had a 5-speed in it. It's a factory 5-speed car. Had a lot of fun with it. But the best I could run with that setup on street tires was 8.9 was my fastest run. And it's funny that that was fast because the car has two 73s in it. They're the factory gears in this car, and I've never changed them. I've blown this rear end up twice. I've destroyed the spider gears in it twice, and I've just redone it both times. It is now welded full posi, which is brutal on the streets. But yeah, it ran at 8.9. It was its fastest run it's ever made, and I have not brought it back to the track since. It's going to the track this year, guys. Come hell or high water. This will be at the track. I guarantee it. It's my sole mission. So, yeah, that's basically just an overview of this car. Seems to have more attention than the T-top car that we're restoring per se, but yeah, that's what it is. It's got a factory C6 trans in it. No trans brake yet. I'm hoping to get one. Yeah, like I said, guys, that's an 86 460 big block. Factory internals come out of a motorhome. Motor and trans come out of a motorhome. This car has 5-lug conversion from a 94 V6 car. Same stuff for the back. Disc brake out of a 94. Original 8.8 rear end. It's got, I had a local company build my drive shaft. I don't know if you can even see that. But it's got a 3-inch drive shaft in it. Okay. It's a mess under here. This car leaked a lot of oil back in the day, and I've never cleaned it off. And it had a bunch of rust issues, too. So, it's got, aftermarket lower control arms on it, factory uppers with bracing. Yeah, it's got a cage in it. I think you guys seen that. Mini tubbed, fuel cell. I do have a fuel cell in it. Competition engineering coilovers and shocks. Yeah. I mean, this is all stuff that I had on it since last year. This has been a 1.5-year build of what's on it now. And it's never been run down the track. I've run it on the street naturally aspirated. Like I said, it went good. Underperformed as far as dyno. As far as the dyno says. But like I said, it still has 273s in it with a C6 automatic. So, I don't know. I mean, it was still doing... I still hit over 145 miles an hour on the dyno in third at like 4,000 RPMs or some crap. So it's still got a freaking tall rear end gear in it. And I'm going to leave it. I'm going to see what that 273 will do for this big block. Because these are known for their low end torque, and getting off the line with a real low gear, it's going to destroy the tires. I don't really care what you put on it. And with that turbo, I have taken this down the street with the turbo on it. With the carburetor, and it's stupid. But like I said, I can't get it up over 4,500 clean. It won't run clean up over that RPM. You can drive it around and get onto it, and it'll blow the tires off, and that's all fun and games, you know. But I want it to keep sailing, you know. I don't want to be spitting and sputtering, you know. So we'll get that lined out. Like I said, I got the AFR gauge in, which is mostly the reason why everything's all apart, because I was just running some wires, but yeah, I moved my gauges, wideband, boost, yeah, boost, 10-pound spring in the wastegate, so I've seen this hit 10 pounds, so I'm confident it will get there while driving. Like I said, we gotta get this thing. We gotta get it tuned now. It needs to be tuned. I got a lot of work on this interior. It needs a new dash pad. That one's garbage. Door panels. I don't know about you guys, wherever you live. Door panels, pain in the ass to find. These are off of an 87 and newer. So, if whoever has them, they're using them. You know, it's like I can't find junk door panels or armrests anywhere to save my life. I have no idea where they're all going, but if you live in my neck of the woods and you have some, message me. I need them. What else? Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it, guys. This is the car. So it ain't much to look at. I got these cheap seats in it from like Jegs or whatever. I got a black one for the passenger side. I think I'm gonna take these right out. I was trying to save as much weight as possible since I switched to the big block, but honestly, I think it's a losing battle. It's already heavy as hell. So I will get a weight. I will take it to the scales and get a weight on it too before we race it. So that'll be interesting to know what this car weighs with a big block, with a turbo, with an automatic. You know, big 3-inch steel dry shaft. Like this is a truck, I think. Yeah, probably should have lifted it. No, I'm just kidding. So yeah. Oh, my new door seals. Yeah, these are nice. They were on sale, so I picked them up, you know. They work good. My door needs to be adjusted. You can kind of see through it in some spots, but still got some body work to do. Just trying to get everything straight. I am not known for having nice stuff, okay? All my friends tease me, like, man, that thing looks like a pile of crap, but it goes good. And I'm like, yeah, I know, it's kind of its theme. I'm trying to break that habit. I'm trying to have nice things in my life. So, yeah. I gotta order some side skirts. I was gonna use the factory GT ones, but I think I might just get some Cobras. It's got a Cobra rear bumper on it, aftermarket one, so yeah. Stay tuned for more, guys.